All right, so now we're at a point where we've done all of the basics. We did a cover, we designed the inside, we did the copy and paste of the story, and then we did the audio buttons. We also, as you can tell, did some design on the inside pages too. And that's just more of the same, where you go to the eye and you choose more from solid backgrounds. Or if you were like me and you wanted this background, you just went to the eye and you choose by scrolling down borders, and you'll get some borders. I actually kind of like this one too. So now this last part is, if you happen to have some time, that would be really great if you had some pictures that related to your story. And so to do that, you need to have your pictures in the photos, the photo album on your iPad. So again, you're going to press the home button. You're going to go back to that Safari button. And I don't know if you noticed, but I opened up a new tab by tapping the plus sign. See this plus sign in the upper right corner? And then I type, excuse me, a word that, I want to search, and pretend my story is about a magical tree. And so then I find a tree that I like. I like that one. And then I don't know if you remember this from the last project we did, but a screenshot is when you press the home button at the same time as the power button, which typically, if you're holding the iPad vertical, that's up and down, it's at the top. I decided I didn't want that tree because I don't want that. See, this one looks a little bit more magical. So I'm going to do a screenshot. I press both at the same time. I tap, and then remember how I grabbed the handles? Remember when we were doing the Black History Month project? I grab those handles, and then I tap Done It, and I choose Save to Photos. Now, when I go back to my book creator, and how did I do that? I press the home button. I go back to book creator, and I choose the plus sign, and then I choose photos. And you'll see I've got a tree, but this really cool, really amazing looking tree is, I think, a little bit better choice. And then I can drag it over, resize it. Don't forget, you're not going to cover up any of that audio. And also, don't forget that really and truly, this is one of the last things you do. The most important is your content. If I press on the eye after I use the editing tool, or I tap to get that blue box so I'm editing, I can get some choices with that image. And the most important one here really is the move back or move front. So if this happened to be covering up something and I wanted it to be kind of layered instead of covered up, then I can always go to eye and choose move to back. And see that? Now the story is in front of the tree instead of the tree in front of the story. That's just something to think about. Alrighty, thanks for listening. That's one added little thing that you can do with pictures. The next is how to share it with save it and share it to with your teacher.